Well, Lee, here we go again. Bolton Wanderers, St James's Park. I only hope I don't make a fool of myself like last season. I went on Lancashire radio in the press box before the game and said, I don't know why Bolton's turning up. It's Kevin Keegan's first game back. You know, the Newcastle win by a mile, and of course Bolton got a very deserved goalless draw. And after, Newcastle were great on Sunday, although they didn't win, but you just wonder, is Newcastle going to let us down tomorrow?
Well, it's one of them, and it's always so easy to get carried away, isn't it, when Newcastle United? But, to get a draw at Man United, absolutely brilliant, and the players must be feeling confident. They've got to be feeling confident after that. Yeah. I mean, you could argue that they should have probably took 3 points from Old Trafford. So the science of football, does that mean we're going to thrash Bolton Wanderers at home?
Yeah.
Mind you, they got a good result themselves, didn't they, with Stoke? But I think
Stoke weren't very good. They saw a little bit of it on football first. Stoke didn't look too clever at the back, and since then, of course, they signed Abdullah Faye from Newcastle. But Gary Mixon was there at Old Trafford on Sunday. We saw him leave after 73 minutes. I don't know whether he'd seen enough, thinking, this Newcastle team's good, or whether he thought, I've seen enough, to plan how to beat them. But to be fair, he's turned out to be a decent enough manager, old Gary Mixon, even though I never saw anything when he was here as a player that suggested he was going to be a manager. Got the Chronicle early. I mean, I noticed you've got some good stuff for them with Javi Bay last night. Another one of your new best friends. Yeah,
he was picking up the Disabled Supporters Association Player of the Year award. Right. Rightly deserved, I think.
Yes.
He was one of the last season's best players. This season, we know he's had a little bit of an injury, haven't we, with the Achilles, and he's probably not where he wants to be in terms of match fitness. But it's still early days. But I think he, regardless of his fitness, I think he's a key player for Newcastle United these days. And who else is going to come in and challenge him at that spot?
Yeah. I think also you found out that we were all wrong. Everybody that said he went off with Senegal this week when he didn't. No one couldn't find it on the websites yesterday. Yeah,
he stayed on Tyneside. In a way, he's put his club before country there, which is obviously it's unusual, isn't it? It doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good that he's been focusing on this game, and international football can always come later, can't it?
Yeah, and I've got. Kevin Keegan said he doesn't think Michael Owen will start tomorrow. I just wondered, I mean, as you quite rightly pointed out last week, 7 substitutes on the bench now.
Yeah.
I just wonder if there's any mileage putting Michael on the bench tomorrow, do you think?
Well, I mean, it's a nice one to have up your sleeve, isn't it? Even if you can get like 10 minutes out of him, and if the game's not going your way, you can throw him on, and Michael Owen, he can have a bad game, and then with one chance you can win you 3 points. That's how important Michael Owen is to Newcastle United. So even if he's there in spirit on the bench, I think it would be a good thing,
Yeah, I think we don't know, but I would guess Newcastle would be unchanged. Charlie had a bad moment about the goal last week, but I think Kevin Davies is playing on the right for Bolton these days, and he's quite he's quite a forceful guy, and I think
he's got the most fouls in the Premier League.
Well, including
one of the players,
including fouls when Bolton beat Newcastle at the Reebok a couple of seasons ago. He just pushed the young kids out of the way. So I think apart from left back, and presuming Michael's not going to play, I think unchanged. We agree with that.
Well, looking that way, yeah. So hopefully start the new campaign with St James's Park with a win, yeah.
Well, and I mean, without making a fool of myself like I did to our friends in Lancashire last year, I think we'll tip Newcastle to win tomorrow, Lee.
4-0? No, that'll be realistic for 2-0.
Another 2-0, yeah.